We're gonna move on to, the licensing fee and issuance of license. Within 7 days of receiving written notice of selection from the commission, the selected applicant shall submit to the commission a cultivation facility license fee by a certified or cashier check made payable to the state of Arkansas.
I mean, I'll start this one and we can enter into the discussion.
Yes.
I think that's, you know, as we were talking about the success fee, I think I've already brought it up. I see that as something that, you know, for a couple reasons, I guess I'm in favor of that being a high success fee. And looking at some of the states as well, I think I've mentioned it, Connecticut is one of them. They charge $185,000. So it's, you know, it would make the total cultivator, I'll say, investment for that facility to be, you know, right at the $200,000 mark, which I think is something for us to consider.
What's a liquor license, or like if I'm opening a beer distillery in Arkansas, what do I gotta pay ABC to open it up? I'm gonna start making beer.
Well, a manufacturing license would be, most expensive is a liquor manufacturer, which is $1,000 a year. Our most expensive permit is $10,000 a year for a wholesale liquor permit.
But we're also talking about a different quantity and different economics. I think that's the.
But I was just trying to get what's, because I mean, it's Connecticut. I mean, just like, you know, if I bought a house out in California for what I have here in Arkansas, I'd be living in a shoebox, basically, because real estate's so expensive. But we don't want to bring California prices or Connecticut prices to the state of Arkansas. If, you know, if they're doing 185, well, if that's New York, California, wherever, that's not Arkansas. Their houses cost more also. So I mean, I guess it's something we need to discuss, but I think that's I think that's high, personally, but based on what we're doing for, you know, wholesale liquor licenses, et cetera.
I guess my overall thought is this is one reason to figure out exactly what the other states are saying. And some of it's to totally understand the economics. What demand is, what I think we all have that feeling that the cultivators have an incredible monetary potential to say they're growing something that could be highly lucrative. And this is where that's where the balance comes in. And so I think it's hard to go one-to-one with you know, with the liquor industry, just because how many producers are, I mean, because you charge the $1,000 fee to every distillery, which is like every restaurant that also brews their own. Is that it, or how's that work?
No, I mean, distillery's a distillery. We have 4 of them, so you've got 5. Our permit range, it goes from $350. Well, we have one that's $15. $350 typically up to the $10,000 wholesale liquor permit. The ones that are most similar to being limited, retail liquor is limited. That's the one that has the lottery, all of that. It's $2,000 for the initial application. It's $850 to renew.
And how many of those do we have in the state?
In the state, I don't know. They're based on population. So in what counties you're supposed to have roughly 1 per 5,000. We have a lot more than that because we have bloated counties. I don't know the amount. Wholesalers, they're limited now as well. We probably have 7 to 8 wholesale liquor licenses at that $10,000 level. So.
And my concern on the high, again, just, I mean, $15,000 cash fee, that's pretty stiff. Get half of it back. I think that's better. But, you know, to get the license, if we put this stuff, I just think the higher you put the numbers, the more people you do exclude. And I don't think that's what we should, I don't think that should be our goal. I think our goal should be, obviously, this is not a project that, for the faint of heart, or for someone who just thinks it would be a great idea. You better be real serious on applying, you better have the financial backing to do it, because you could lose your shirt on this thing hard. I don't want to see anyone get in something over their head. In the same breath, I don't want to block people out from opportunity to make a great business, a great career for themselves, their family, or whoever. And that's the bound thing we have to look at. I mean, if we set everything, I mean, $185,000, you look at the business risk that people are willing to take, and we want people to take that risk. There's no guarantee that's going to succeed. The federal government may come in next year and whack it to pieces, and you're done either way. So I mean, there's a risk involved here, but I don't want to put too big of a cost on Arkansans trying to get into this business, because I would like to see Arkansans in the business. But I don't want to put some high six-figure licensing fee. Particularly, you're going to look at, they're going to have to renew this every year, so that licensing fee is going to be the same every year. So I mean, you're going to make someone pay $185,000 every year to keep their license.
I think we had that up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.